Showtime!
Woo!
Showtime! All right, boys and girls, gonna have an auction sale. I'm Dan and Laura with American.
That's the thrill of Storage Wars, a show that proves you can never judge a locker or a person by appearances. While the title may sound dry, reality TV fans have known for years that the excitement isn't in the name, but in the hunt. From hidden treasures inside dusty lockers to nail-biting auctions and outrageous bidding wars, the show has captivated thousands. Yet, ever since it went on hiatus, fans have kept asking the same question: where are these larger-than-life personalities? Now, how did their lives change after leaving the screen? From legendary finds to life-changing accidents, we're diving deep into the stories of your favorite Storage Wars stars and revealing what they're up to today. So buckle up, because this journey into the world of storage auctions is anything but ordinary. If you've watched Storage Wars, the name Bari Weiss immediately rings a bell. Known simply as the Collector, Bari quickly became a fan favorite thanks to his unique personality, infectious humor, and unorthodox bidding style. He wasn't just in it for the money. Bari had a knack for finding treasure where no one else thought to look. Fans were so captivated by his charm that after 4 seasons, Bari earned his own spin-offs. Bari Weiss was born on February 11, 1959 in New York City into a Jewish family. His father, Hy Weiss, was a music executive who founded Old Town Records in the late 1950s, giving Bari a glimpse into the entertainment world from a young age. His mother, Rosalind, played a quiet but essential role in supporting the family and nurturing Bari's curiosity. Bari's educational background laid the foundation for his business acumen. He graduated from Cornell University in 1981, and while still in school, promoted radio stations from his dorm room, a clever way of combining entrepreneurship with his studies. Later, he earned his MBA from New York University in 1986, giving him the tools to approach the auction world strategically, even if his bidding style looked chaotic on TV. On Storage Wars, Bari was more than just another bidder. He was a character whose unpredictable decisions kept viewers on the edge of their seats. Whether it was making a bold bid on a seemingly worthless locker or uncovering rare collectibles, Bari's presence was magnetic. He later teamed up with Kenny Crossley for the spin-off Storage Wars, Bari Strikes Back, where they revisited some of their most iconic moments. In 2014, Bari even starred in Buried Treasure, a series that explored his love of antiques and collectibles beyond storage lockers. However, Bari's life off-screen wasn't without its challenges. In 2019, he suffered a serious motorcycle accident in Los Angeles while riding with a friend, Jaime. The pair collided with a car as it backed out of a parking space. Jaime suffered minor injuries, but Bari's injuries were more severe. A broken knee, elbow, and wrist, along with internal complications. He was rushed to the ICU and underwent multiple surgeries on his back and femur. His recovery was long and challenging, yet his determination and resilience saw him eventually return to the show. Today, Bari Weiss has stepped away from the intense spotlight of reality TV. While he occasionally appears on screen, his focus has shifted to voiceover work for Northern California casinos and serving as a spokesperson for Sherwood Valley Casino. He's living a quieter life, but remains an icon in the storage auction world, proving that some personalities never fade. They just evolve. Next on the list is Daryl Sheets, famously known as the Gambler. Like Bari, Daryl became a household name for fans who loved watching his bold strategies and audacious bids. Daryl hails from San Diego, California, and has been involved in storage auctions for decades. Unlike many of his fellow cast members, Daryl combined his auction wins with a business model, selling items from purchased lockers at weekly swap meets and through his online store. His catchphrase, "This is the wow factor," perfectly captured his enthusiasm for the game and his eye for hidden treasures. Throughout his time on Storage Wars, Daryl made headlines with jaw-dropping discoveries. In the Season 2 Special Unlocked, Sell high, he revealed that he once found a plastic-wrapped human corpse in a storage locker, the result of a tragic murder. Perhaps his most famous find came in Season 3, when he purchased a locker for $3,600 only to discover original artwork by Frank Gutierrez. That artwork was appraised at roughly $300,000, marking one of the biggest profits in the show's history. Other noteworthy finds include a sizable comic book collection, 4 drawings by Pablo Picasso, and a letter written by Abraham Lincoln that sold for over $15,000. Daryl's knack for spotting extraordinary items earned him a reputation as one of the sharpest bidders on the series. While his career soared, Daryl faced personal challenges, particularly concerning his health. In 2014, he underwent a significant weight loss transformation with Nutri-System, citing joint pain, fatigue, and unhealthy eating habits on set. Then, in March 2019, he was hospitalized after being sick for 3 months and suffering a mild heart attack. Daryl later revealed he had congestive heart failure and severe lung complications. Despite the setbacks, he remained optimistic, sharing updates about his recovery, including that his heart function had improved to 40% and that he could remove his defibrillator vest. As of 2023, Daryl Sheets continues to thrive, having opened his business, Show Me Your Junk, in Havasu, Arizona. His story is one of resilience, a reminder that fortune favors not just the bold bidder, but also the determined entrepreneur. Brandy Passante and Jared Schultz, known collectively as the Young Guns, are another unforgettable duo from Storage Wars. From their first appearance, the couple's dynamic was as entertaining as it was competitive. Known for intense bickering, fearless bidding, and a playful rapport that kept viewers laughing, Brandy and Jared quickly became integral members of the cast. The pair started their business journey with the Now and Then thrift store in Orange, California. Their business was their passion, but it also taught them valuable lessons about risk and reward. In the 4th season, they opened a second location in Long Beach, though it struggled financially from day one. By Season 5, the Long Beach store had not turned a profit, adding financial stress to their already busy lives. Eventually, the Orange store also closed permanently in 2016, signaling a new chapter for the couple. Despite the business setbacks, the couple's personalities earned them a spin-off special, Brandy and Jared, Married to the Job, which premiered on April 24, 2014. The show explored the challenges of balancing a demanding career with raising 2 children, giving fans a more personal glimpse into their lives beyond auctions. This blend of professional ambition and family dedication resonated with viewers, showing that the hustle behind the scenes was just as dramatic as the locker room action. After the series concluded its initial 12-season run, Brandy and Jared opted not to return when the show came back from hiatus in 2019. Today, they continue to run small-scale ventures and focus on family life, proving that even storage auction veterans need a balance of career, love, and personal growth. Beyond the main stars, the show also thrived on rivalries that added layers of drama. Jared Schultz, Brandy Passante's on-screen ex-partner in earlier seasons, brought tension and excitement to the show. Jared's methodical approach to bidding contrasted sharply with more flamboyant personalities like Barry or Daryl. Throughout the series, fans watched as rivalries turned into friendships and sometimes back into competition. While some cast members faded from public view, Jared has continued to focus on antiques and collectibles, quietly building a niche for himself in the auction world. Ivy Calvin, another memorable star, earned his nickname the Art Collector for a reason. Known for his passion for rare finds, Ivy became famous for spotting hidden gems in lockers others would dismiss. His background in fine arts gave him a sharp eye for valuable items, making him a formidable competitor. Ivy also starred in spin-offs and made guest appearances on various auction-related programs. Today, Ivy runs a successful online antiques business, leveraging his TV fame to reach collectors across the country. Renee Nijoda and Casey Lloyd, known for their strategic partnership, brought balance and savvy to the auctions. Unlike some of the more impulsive bidders, their calculated approach often led to significant profits. Over the years, they discovered rare items, including vintage toys, collectibles, and artwork, making them a fan favorite for those who admired. Strategy over theatrics. Currently, Renee and Casey continue their auction business in California, mentoring newcomers while staying active in the collectibles community. Storage Wars may have started as a show about dusty lockers and hidden treasures, but it evolved into a cultural phenomenon thanks to the personalities of its cast. From Barry Weiss's chaotic charm to Daryl Sheet's bold gambles, and from Brandy and Jared's energetic bickering to Ivy Calvin's precise expertise, these stars left an indelible mark on reality TV. Their journeys didn't end with the cameras. Some faced accidents, health issues, and business challenges, while others transitioned into quieter lives or continued thriving in auctions. What unites them all, however, is a passion for discovery and the thrill of the unknown. Fans continue to reminisce about their favorite moments, from jaw-dropping finds to dramatic auctions, proving that the world of storage lockers will always hold a certain magic. So whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer curious about the show, one thing is clear. The stars of Storage Wars are more than just bidders. They're legends in their own right. Dave Hester, widely known as the controversial king, is perhaps one of the most talked-about figures in Storage Wars. Fans either love him for his sharp business tactics or dislike him for his infamous catchphrase, "Yup," which became a meme in its own right. Dave's aggressive bidding, style, and fearless approach to auctions made him a formidable competitor. He was often seen confronting other bidders, challenging norms, and occasionally stirring on-screen drama, which added spice to the show. Born in 1960 in California, Dave grew up with a business mindset. Before joining Storage Wars, he already had experience running auction businesses, buying and selling storage lockers as part of his livelihood. When the show began, Dave quickly became known for his uncanny ability to spot hidden treasures that others missed. He didn't just buy lockers randomly. Every purchase was a calculated risk. One of Dave's most famous finds was a locker filled with vintage toys and memorabilia that turned into a six-figure profit. His competitive nature also led to some of the show's most heated confrontations, particularly with Barry Weiss and Jared Schultz. While some fans criticized his methods, there was no denying his eye for value and ability to maximize profits. Off-screen, Dave faced his own challenges. Lawsuits and disputes with the production, team-created tension, and at times he took breaks from the show to focus on his business independently. Today, Dave continues his auction career, leveraging his fame from Storage Wars to expand into online auctions and private deals, proving that controversy doesn't diminish talent. It often enhances it. Mary Padian, affectionately known as the Bargain Hunter, brought a unique flair to Storage Wars. Unlike some of the flashier personalities, Mary relied on strategy, charm, and keen intuition to win lockers at auctions. She made a name for herself not just by what she found, but how she approached the game, carefully, thoughtfully, and always with a smile. Born and raised in Southern California, Mary grew up around auctions, antiques, and collectibles. She eventually opened her own store, where she displayed and sold items from storage lockers, blending her business savvy with her passion for treasures. Mary's presence on the show was refreshing. She could compete fiercely while remaining approachable and relatable to viewers. One of Mary's standout moments was uncovering a locker filled with designer handbags and rare collectibles, which she resold for a substantial profit. She also gained attention for mentoring newer bidders, offering guidance and tips based on her years of experience. While the spotlight sometimes focused on the more dramatic personalities, Mary carved out her own niche as a respected, methodical, and smart competitor. In recent years, Mary has expanded her business endeavors beyond storage auctions. she continues, to run her boutique while occasionally appearing at auctions, conventions, and online marketplaces. Mary's story demonstrates that patience, insight, and careful planning can be just as powerful as bold bids and theatrical flair. Although Ivy Calvin has appeared earlier in our script, he deserves a separate spotlight as the silent strategist. Known for his calm demeanor, Ivy often surprised both competitors and viewers with his shrewd analysis and precise bidding. While other bidders might get caught up in drama, Ivy maintained focus, always keeping his eyes on the potential value hidden within each locker. Born in California, Ivy grew up studying art and collectibles, which gave him a sharp edge when evaluating storage units. Over the years, he became one of the most respected figures on Storage Wars, not just for his wins, but for his ability to stay composed under pressure. Fans admired Ivy because he demonstrated that intelligence and strategy often outweigh impulsive risks. Some of Ivy's most remarkable finds included rare antique furniture, vintage jewelry, and collectible artwork, each generating impressive profits. He also participated in spin-offs and special episodes, where he showcased his expert knowledge of antiques. Today, Ivy continues his auction career and runs a thriving online business, sharing tips with collectors and occasionally mentoring newcomers in the storage auction world. Kenny Crossley is widely recognized among Storage Wars fans as the loyal and reliable sidekick, often teaming up with Barry Weiss. Unlike some of the more flamboyant bidders, Kenny brought a grounded and pragmatic approach to the auctions, making him an indispensable partner for Barry. He wasn't there for the fame. His focus was always on the thrill of finding valuable items and maximizing profit. Born and raised in California, Kenny had a keen interest in collectibles from an early age. His partnership with Barry began when the two realized their complementary skills could give them an edge in storage auctions. While Barry had the charisma and unpredictability, Kenny brought methodical thinking, careful calculation, and patience. This dynamic duo became a fan favorite for combining entertainment with expertise. Throughout the show, Kenny participated in countless high-stakes auctions, uncovering everything from rare collectibles to hidden treasures that turned into profitable sales. Unlike some stars who chased dramatic confrontations, Kenny focused on the work, quietly building his reputation as a competent and strategic bidder. After the show, Kenny continued working alongside Barry on the spin-off Storage Wars, Barry Strikes Back, revisiting some of their most iconic moments and sharing behind-the-scenes stories. Today, Kenny leads a relatively private life, staying involved in storage auctions and collectibles while keeping the spotlight mostly on Barry. His journey proves that sometimes the unsung heroes are just as crucial as the stars in making the show memorable. Though mentioned earlier, Ivy Calvin deserves the final spotlight for his unique approach to storage auctions. Nicknamed the Art Collector, Ivy is known for his calm, calculating nature and his eye for rare and valuable items. Unlike some of the louder personalities on the show, Ivy let his finds do the talking, earning respect from competitors and fans alike. Born in California, Ivy's background in fine arts gave him a distinct advantage. He could spot treasures. Others overlooked and evaluate them accurately. Throughout his time on Storage Wars, Ivy discovered numerous high-value items, including vintage furniture, rare collectibles, and fine artwork. His ability to stay composed during intense bidding wars set him apart and made him a respected figure on the show. Ivy's reputation extended beyond the lockers. He occasionally appeared on spin-offs and special episodes, demonstrating his knowledge of antiques and collectibles to a broader audience. Today, Ivy runs a successful online antiques and collectibles business, leveraging his fame from the show, while continuing to pursue his passion. Ivy's story is a testament to the power of expertise, patience, and strategic thinking in the high-stakes world of storage auctions. Storage Wars captured the imagination of viewers not just through the treasures found inside dusty lockers, but through the personalities of its stars. From Barry Weiss's chaotic charm to Daryl Sheet's high-stakes gambles, from Brandy and Jared's playful bickering to Kenny Crossley's steady reliability, each cast member left a lasting impact on the world of reality TV. Some stars faced personal challenges, including health issues, accidents, and business struggles. Others transitioned into quieter lives, focusing on family or building their own businesses, while a few leveraged their fame to explore new opportunities like spin-offs, online stores, and conventions. Despite the variety of paths, one constant remains: their passion for discovery and the thrill of the unknown. Fans continue to reminisce about iconic moments, from shocking locker finds to dramatic confrontations, proving that Storage Wars is more than just a show about auctions. It's about human curiosity, risk-taking, and the excitement of what could be hiding just behind a locked door. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer, these stars' stories remind us that life, much like a storage locker, is full of surprises waiting to be uncovered. While the main stars of Storage Wars grabbed the spotlight, the show also featured several wild-card bidders who kept both fans and competitors on their toes. These secondary personalities often appeared unexpectedly, shaking up auctions and adding drama to the series. Some became fan favorites, despite limited screen time, thanks to their eccentricities, sharp instincts, or sheer luck. One such fan favorite was Mark Balalo, known for his brash personality and confident bids. Though he appeared sporadically, his presence was always felt. He had a knack for making bold decisions, sometimes winning lockers that others overlooked or underestimated. Fans enjoyed watching his risk-taking, often leading to surprising discoveries. Another memorable wild card was Renee Nazoda and Casey Lloyd's occasional rivals, who brought a mix of strategy and unpredictability to the floor. Their appearances reminded viewers that in the world of storage auctions, anything could happen, and no locker was ever truly safe from a bidding war. These wild card bidders also contributed to some of the show's most memorable quotes and funny moments. Whether it was a dramatic confrontation, a surprising find, or a humorous interaction, their contributions kept the energy high and the audience engaged. Even after their brief stints, many of these secondary stars continued in the collectibles or storage auction business. Some launched online stores, others focused on local auctions, and a few disappeared into private life, leaving fans to reminisce about their unpredictable antics. They may not have been the main cast, but their impact on the show's legacy is undeniable.